Captain's Log. While commandeering ships in the Calradian seas comes with easy plunder, my fame is rising far too slowly. If I am to be remembered long after I have departed this world, I will need to fight in ever larger battles. For now, I will land the fleet and set out on foot, where there are bandits aplenty. In time, we can be hired as a mercenary and fight alongside our brethren until we are ready to take our own fief. Skull. So here we are back in our story, and as we talked about in the last episode, we have taken just our best soldiers, and we've gone on foot. We are going to be doing some fighting against some foot bandits and such like that, until we can get the renown that we need for our first clan tier so that we can become a mercenary of the Nord Kingdom, which should make it pretty easy for us to build up a bigger stock of money, as well as just getting even more renown and things of that nature. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we have to level up here. It looks like we have a point in Steward. We can discard weapons for donated to the troops for increased experience. Or we can get +4 party morale when number of mounts is greater than number of foot troops. We're probably going to be going... We're going to be going for Giving Hands, because Logistician, that'll pretty much just end up with us always having some form of hurting anyways. We don't really want to be doing that too much, and it looks like that's all we have, so let's go ahead and jump in. We're just going to be jumping through these battles. I don't want to spend too much time on this. Why can't I... You need to have at least 4. Okay. Well, I don't know why I didn't auto that, actually. We're gonna put... Oh, okay, so that's probably wise, because Thorkel isn't actually set to commanding anything. We'll just set him on to the archers, I suppose. Yeah, that looks fine. And we're just going to... F1, F3. Nothing too special here. We're just going to kill off as many bandits as we can, as quickly as we can. I guess we have throwing axes again. I need to fix that. It actually completely took away our regular axe. I didn't know that Butter Equipped would do that. But either way, we'll have to be a little bit more careful with that. We're just going to rush through these battles, kill off as many bandits as quickly as possible without hopefully losing too many soldiers ourselves. Let's go ahead and throw these axes. And totally missed there. Totally missed there as well. And totally missed there. Okay, well... And... Okay, well, my throwing is very, very bad. And I'm gonna die. There we go. We actually got a hit. And now we just have a polearm, which is kind of an issue, actually. Yeah, we died. Okay, well, that was terrible on our part. However, no issues actually beating them. We did lose 2, but we have plenty of troops left on our ships. So that's not really something I'm too worried about. Good loot, actually. Let's go ahead and auto that. And we're going to take this one-handed axe back. And I'm just going to go ahead and tick that. Maybe that'll help, so that we can still auto everything else. We may go ahead and give these throwing axes over to Thorkel, though, just so he can have something. And we could even give this bow to Carrie, but I don't really want her to spend a lot of time with the bow. So we're actually just going to probably end up selling that. It looks like we don't have much left to sell now because we've auto-equipped it all, but that's fine. So we're going to go ahead and just keep doing this, pretty much jumping from battle to battle, and hopefully we can get our renown. Looks like we need 18 more, so that shouldn't take too long. Okay, and this time we got some Sea Raiders. There's actually a couple more parties over that way that hopefully we can take care of next. And let's just run on in. We're still a little injured, not too badly, but we are a little bit injured, so I'm going to be a little more careful this time. Okay, our troops have engaged. We're going to go ahead and try to get some thrown. Oh, whoops. I guess I have that set to not throw now. Not sure how that happened. And we totally missed. Totally missed again. There we go, okay. And just take out these fleeing raiders here. Well, I am not doing much damage with this axe at all. There we go. Try to get a little bit of speed so we can do a little more damage, but 28 is still quite low. I guess this must be a very terrible axe, because I definitely should be doing a little more damage than that. That's okay, though. Just more slicing that we have to do. Quite a bit more. Okay, I think that's all of them. Did not get much loot actually for that, but we did get some more harpoons. And we may just switch out. I don't really even like this spear, really. So we may just go for another set of harpoons. Yeah, I think that'll probably be pretty good for us. Wait, are these balanced ones not that good? They're a little more damage. Okay. These ones are just a lot better. Okay, I see. Wow, those are actually really good. And then, are these 56? 58, yeah, I think we'll go with those. Okay. That should be a lot better, and then we can give Thorkel, we can give him some of these harpoons as well. That looks good. Okay, let's see if we can get these guys. We are disorganized at the moment, though. Okay, it took a second, but here we are. Ready to fight these Sea Raiders now. Alright, they've engaged, and we're gonna try to do the same. Good hit there. Another good hit, okay. Not so good there. Looks like they've run out of their throwing weapons. Only 39 damage there. Yeah, this other harpoon that we have is actually quite terrible. Yeah, we need to get ourselves a better axe for sure. Look at that, 8 and 4 damage at a time. That is horrible. Okay, so counting, and some of these bandits actually do take me about 10 hits to kill. Of course, because I'm slowing down and things like that, I'm not very good at riding right alongside them. That would probably help actually, but that's pretty crazy. We are definitely getting a better axe before we do any more combat. Let's see, what do we get here? We got some nice shoes. Okay. We'll take the nice shoes, for sure. And I still don't see a better axe here, so we're gonna have to go to the town and get one. Okay, look at this. So we got riddles on the road. As you ride out of the village, an old man in rags comes up to you and grasps the halter of your horse. You must tell me, he barks. What is the tale told by your sword? Your men gather in to see if you will humor the seemingly mad hermit. That steel is forged from iron, and long hard marches breed tough warriors. This will decrease our morale by 5. That a sword is all you need, because if you own one, you can take whatever else you need from those without. Gain 10 renown. Okay, that'd be pretty good. That the force of the blade lies only in the hand that wields it, and that's just reputation for daring. You tell me, you say with a mad laugh as you deal him a slice that draws blood. Impulsive, cruel, and gain 20 renown. Okay, I mean, it is kind of mean to do, but that gets us straight up to Clan Tier 1, so we don't have to do any more of this fighting looters anymore. Let's go ahead and see what we have for a perk. Riding. We actually need to use a focus point on that as soon as possible. We're going to probably go for the maneuvering, and we're about to get another level up as well, so that will get us that focus point we do need. Although, I don't know if we really care to do much more riding. We'll see how it goes. Now, we made our way over to the town and sold off all of our goods, and now we need to see if we can't find something better for us to use as a weapon. It looks like so we have this war hatchet, and no wonder it's so terrible. I forgot what we had before, but it was definitely better than that. Even like this one, which is only about 300, would be a little bit better. But I'm hoping to find something that's... I think this might be what we had. Yeah, more of like a long, actual fighting axe. Looks like this one's better right here. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna go with this, I think. And if there's something better, then I wouldn't mind taking it, but yeah, for the price, I think that's probably gonna be the best. Now, what we need to do, we want to get Thorkel his two-hander, and we're just gonna sell those axes. He doesn't need those. And, any two-handed would really work. Any two-handed. Maybe not a mace, though. Yeah, I don't think a mace is going to be too useful for him. There we go. Okay, bearded X. It's 9,000 though. Oh, okay. We might have to wait a little bit longer on that. We could just give him a shield for the time being, but I think we're just going to go with what we have. Yeah, unfortunately, it's just a little too expensive. Okay, so we're going to go with that. And now what we need to do, we're going to go back to our ship, pick up some more troops. So what we're going to do, we're just going to send our lowest tier units out, and we're gonna try to keep exactly 84. So we only actually have to leave 2 soldiers behind now, and we can just go ahead and go to Kingdom, Nord, and we're going to look for Halfdar. Last seen near Thronderlag. Okay, that's easy. We just ferry ourselves over, and hopefully we can find him and join him quickly. Okay, so I did just have to disembark near Thronderlag, because otherwise, if you go into the port, you actually do not station your troops. So we just left normally. We could go and do that tournament at Thronderlag before we join as a mercenary. Oh, and they've got a nice full helm overlaced coif. That would actually be a very nice prize to get if we can make it work. Oh, that just whizzed right past my head there. That arrow. There we go. Yes, turn away from me. Perfect. I'm getting an arrow shot at me right now. A little worried about that. Okay, we should probably go after yellow or green here first. Yellow is on the horse. Green, I think, is over here. Okay. Okay, this is actually not green. Green's already dead. Oh, I went down. Okay, that's fine. We should still qualify. Okay, it's a 1v1 this time. Oh, hit me hard there. We might be done. Okay. Well, that would have been nice to get that helmet, but my fighting is not on point at this moment, so that is just how it goes sometimes. Let's go ahead and leave, and hopefully they are still... It says last seen near Thronderlag, so they should be maybe in an army in this direction somewhere, hopefully. I wonder if we can just... I can't remember if you can join as a mercenary with anybody. I think you can. Yes, perfect. Oh, we're not at war. I thought they were. I thought they were at war with Sturgia. Okay, I guess we'll just have to wait until they go to war then. That shouldn't take too long. Let's go ahead and check our focus points here. We are probably going to want the riding point, just at least for now. We're not going to want to do too much of it, since we'll be going back onto our boat soon, but for now, we will do that. Now, I have heard good things about the ballista. We're going to go, I think, for streamlined operations. 10% ballista reload time. Well stocked would be 30% ammunition per stack for crews under command. That would probably be pretty good as well, but I've heard really good things about the ballista, so even if we don't get that anytime soon, I will want that point spent there. We're also going to go for another point in intelligence and call it there. Now, I guess since we're going to have to wait, we're just going to go onto our boat and see if we can't track down some sea raiders and wait until they declare war on somebody. Okay, so we've got a pretty big battle here with 63 total sea raiders, but they have 3 ships. I think this is going to be very well worth our time if we manage to take them out. So let's go ahead. We actually do have this extra ship, but we don't Of course, need that. We may actually just go ahead and sell it, but we're going to be doing this battle at nighttime, which is quite interesting. Let's go ahead and have them engage. Okay, and here we are, boarding the enemy already. I do want them to follow me. Don't get yourselves trapped there. Let them board us. And I was sure that last hit was going to be right in the head, but apparently I missed. Guys, stop crossing the bridge there. That's not following me. Huge waves. Yeah, I don't like that. Why are you guys doing that? Come on, follow me means follow me a little more closely than that. I guess we're getting boarded from the other side right now. That's not good. I did not notice that. We're a bit surrounded right now. This is actually very good strategizing on the AI's part. I will not lie. I think we still got it though. We are losing some soldiers. I almost fell in the water there. We are losing some soldiers, but this is actually going quite well, all things considered. What are you doing? A little personal combat there. Oh, there's actually still... Wow, this is a big clutter of ships. It's gonna let me get back up here? There we go. So... I don't know why nobody's actually going for this ship at the moment. Help me out, fellas. I don't want to be here all by myself. Oh no, I'm surrounded. No. I don't even know how you jump back into the boat, honestly. Luckily, they have managed to defeat everybody, so hopefully we could just leave. We'll definitely try not to do that again. Now we have a lot more harpoons. Yeah, we're definitely going to go for these ones. Oh, and these ones are legendary, but they're actually lower damage. Okay, everything else... Yeah, I think I'm just going to go ahead and take all of our stuff, pretty much. And let's see what it actually auto-equipped them with. Okay, that's fine. We're going to give Carrie some harpoons now as well. Everybody can have harpoons. And look at all the stuff that they had. Look at that. These Raider throwing axes are going to fetch us a nice pretty penny. Same with just basically everything that they gave us. But we did not get any of their ships. That was what I was hoping for. Okay, that's unfortunate. So their ships must have been destroyed or something to that effect. And we're all the way over by Greta's Fjord now, so we're just going to go there, I suppose. Now, at some point, I am going to start donating to our troops the stuff that we get. However, we do need the money right now, so we're just going to pretty much sell everything. We're going to buy a little bit of this cheese and none of the meat. Okay. That looks good. Now let's see. Are they at war yet? They're at war with a company. Okay, well, that's not something I'm going to worry about. So here we are in another battle, and we just missed almost having another 32 into this battle, which we are quite lucky about, so we're only fighting 61 for the moment, which is pretty good. I did a little more hiring as well, so let's jump into this, and we'll take out those 31 immediately afterwards. And... just go ahead and engage. Perfect. Okay, so I overshot just a little bit who we're trying to board here, but I think we've got it. Yep. We'll just only be able to board one. Or one bridge. It's fine, though. Actually hit pretty hard. I might be dead here. 1 HP. That wasn't good. Alright, now we are properly boarding them. Yeah, let's just rush over, guys. good. The AI is a lot different on boats, it seems like, because if you got close to them in a siege and tried throwing weapons at them like this, they would target onto you, but it seems that they're kind of stuck in these close proximity boat fights. They're just kind of like stuck on fighting your soldiers for some reason. I'm not too sure why. Could just be the AI pathfinding kind of directs them towards your boat, and that puts them into the face of your soldiers a little more often. I'm not really too sure. But either way, we need our people to actually get over here so we can go and join into the other fight. But they will take over it. Yeah, there is definitely some tweaking that they could do. Really can't get them to follow me over. There is some tweaking that they need to do with the AI. I really do not want to cut these ropes with that moving. Well, we already won the battle, so there's that. I'm sure I will get better at dealing with these boats at some point. However, that has not happened yet. And we will get one ship here. Happy about that. Okay, so this should be a relatively easy fight. They have 3 boats. Maybe we can steal some of them. That would be nice. And everybody can just engage. Okay, so this time I'm trying to take out the periphery boat so that hopefully we don't get surrounded or anything weird like that. And let's see if we can do a good board as well. Yes. Okay, I like this board a little bit better. I didn't perfectly place it, however, I think it's okay. We are very low on health, though. That's something I'm a little worried about. I didn't order them to follow me this time. It's honestly a little micromanagey, so I'm just gonna let them do their thing. And I just killed one of our own guys. That was not my intent at all. Yeah, see, look at that. This guy is just not even pathing to me whatsoever. You would think he would. I may have just got myself into a pretty bad situation. It's okay. I don't even know what my soldiers are doing at this point. They're fighting one guy, apparently. And they got him. Okay, that went very well. That went very well, actually. I really liked how that went. 6 soldiers lost, 22 killed, though. 5 renowned, just like that as well. And we are full-on prisoners, so we're just going to go ahead so we don't end up having anybody escape. We're just going to get rid of one. And let's go ahead and upgrade some soldiers here. And we're just going to max everything. Looking good. Okay. And we got another ship. Perfect. This is how you make easy money, I would say. Let's go ahead. We'll head over to Gretasfjord. So just from selling the items, we're now getting another 10,000. We are starting to actually gain... Oh, I didn't even mean to repair that yet. That's fine, though. But this is how you really start to stock up a serious amount of money, apparently, is just battling at sea. Yeah, look. So repairing those ships did kind of mess us up a little bit, but that's okay. We're just going to sell... We're just going to kind of sell all of them. We'll keep the 3. But look at that, another 13.5 thousand. We are now up to almost 40,000. So we can actually probably, if they have a 2-handed axe here, I would not mind actually buying it now. If they have one. That's not more than 10,000, preferably. 2-handed mace. Okay, this one. 122 in cut. This one is quite strong as well, though. Ooh. That's 40k, though, so we obviously can't do it yet. And I don't think I would. I was just looking to see if it would kind of be promising in the future. But there we go, 5,000. He finally has himself a real axe that fits him, and that should make him a lot more powerful for us. Okay, so unfortunately the game crashed and I had to basically go back through our last battle. And unfortunately we didn't get another ship, so as you can see we are a little bit lower on the money than we previously were, but I redid everything else. I got that axe for Thorkel and everything, and I also went ahead and I hired some new troops just to replenish what we lost, And I think this is pretty much where we're going to call it for this episode. Next time, the Nords have yet to declare a war on anybody, so we may just have to maybe go with like the Sturgeons or something like that temporarily. But let's go ahead and take our Steward perk here. And Aid Corps is wounded troops in your party are no longer paid in wages. And relocation plus 25% influence gained from donating troops. Either of these aren't really going to be that important for us. But later on, we may do some donating troops, maybe. Especially when we're a mercenary, it can be pretty helpful. But I think we're just going to go for, I guess, the wounded troops in your party are no longer paid wages. I suppose we'll go ahead and do that. And let's see, Axe of the North Wind, plus 20% damage dealt by axes. We're probably going to take this. Sunny Disposition is with swords. Okay. Oh, yeah, and the party leader is plus 20 morale for mariner troops at the start of the battle. Yes, that is definitely something we're going to take. And we have Carrie now. She has an athletic point. We'll just give her the... Yeah, I still don't really understand this one. Minus 30% accuracy penalty from the ship roll. I don't know what this does. 50% conformity gain for pirate prisoners in your party while at sea. Yeah, I don't know. The weapon handling seems much better for the time being. And then as for the athletics one, because I guess that was the mariner perk, let's do the armor weight, and we will give her a point in medicine again, and a point in intelligence, and Thorkel has nothing. Okay, so that's what we're going to call it. Repair, set sail. So we did gain some money, not very much, not as much as it looks, but we did get that two-handed axe for Thorkel, and that is basically the most important thing. And next time, we're going to become a mercenary one way or the other. It looks like Sturgia isn't really at war either. I don't know why. Nobody seems to be at war at the moment. Yeah, they have a trade agreement. And let's see about maybe Khuzaits. Yeah, nobody is at war. That is very strange. Oh, wow, look at that. Okay, so the Southern Empire is at war with a bunch of mercenaries, as well as the Northern Empire. And what about Landia? War with Western Empire. Okay. So that could be an option. Maybe we just be a mercenary for the Vlandians for a time being. Wow, look at that. I didn't even realize, but Revel and Varcheg are taken by Vlandia, so Sturgeons are already getting messed up. I know for a time the Nords had Balgard, and they now have a Gilting castle, and actually I think they start with that. But they do have Takor. So a lot of little land changes, which is quite interesting. Usually what I've heard is Hvalvik gets taken by Vlandia, but that doesn't seem to have happened. But yes, that is going to be it for this episode. So in the next one, we should become a mercenary, and hopefully we can start to gain some glory then. So, as always, I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.